What it do, YouTube? This is Lear, obviously on the page. So, I'm a big Monster Hunter Wilds fan. I have over 200 hours in right now, and I'm really, really enjoying the game. And not a month, but a while back, they put in the art tempered Rey Dau. I know I made a video on it and everything, but over the past few weeks, I've been busy with work and other stuff that I really haven't gotten a chance to get to fighting Rey Dau and making some content out of it. But over this last night or last couple days, I was able to finally beat that nigga. I was finally able to get it over with. And let me tell you, it was not easy. I don't care what they telling you on the internet. This man is a good in-game boss right now, or at least for the content that we are having right now. But overall, let me break down the whole fight. And before I even get into that, let me break down what I was wearing and the armor, the weapons I was using, the decorations I was using, and do a little commentary over the gameplay video. So bear with me. Let's get into it. Okay, all right, let's get into this commentary. All right, so the first thing that I see myself doing is going through just familiarizing myself with the Rey Dau, looking at his breakpoints, his weaknesses, which are water and ice, looking at some of the items that I need or looking for. But I don't see that I have anything that I'm looking for. So I just wanted to beat him just to make some content out of him. Plus, at the end, he does get some good armor. So yeah, that was pretty good. And then I get into what I'm fighting him with, and I'm using I'm using the ice sword, and then I go into the ice bow and arrows. Both of them are level 8 or rarity 8. The ice arrows I'm using are the wind brace, and the longsword that I was using, the ice longsword, is it started with a D. I don't know how to say it, but I crafted it using the alternate pieces. So yeah, that one was fully ice, and I was very like that. The Dementus or whatever it was. So the first gear set that I used was the Arcal helm. So it was the helmet, and I was using it for part breaker. That was the main focus I wanted to use it on. I know that the thunder resistance on it is -1, but I wanted to use the part breaker just so I can, obviously, break parts. I want to use the Rey Dau's armor or his material to make the best armor that I can. So after I use that or customize that, then I go over to using the chest piece. I'm using the Rey Dau chest piece, the sand mail, and that has maximum might and stamina surge. I don't remember off the top of my head what maximum might does, but stamina surge does help with the depletion of your stamina. So level 1 on that. I was going on trying to use a different piece, but I ended up using that one. Then I used the Dunan wild braces for the gloves, and I used peak performance and quick sheath. Let me pause it real quick. That quick sheath that I use, I love it. That's one of my favorite skills right now, just so I can put up my weapons quicker, especially with my longsword and my bow and arrow. But I think it works on my longsword I love it. That's probably the weapon that I use the most, and just using it to heal up. Using quick sheath to heal up and use different items and get those items off in a quick succession, especially fighting this Rey Dau. You're going to see like his moves I have the video sped up a little bit, but you're going to see that his moves are very quick, and you have to be quick too. But the next waist piece that I'm using is another Rey Dau piece, is the Rey Sun Coil. And that has this one, and the gloves both have 4 thunder resistance, and this one has 2 stamina surge and stun resistant, which comes in handy. Yes sir. All right, moving on to the legs. I see I have the G Arvel Gravis, Graven, and this has -1 thunder resistant, but it has elemental absorption and weakness exploit. I love weakness exploit, just so I'm using. It's good for when you want to obviously exploit your monster's weakness, elemental wise. So I have ice, and Rey Dau is weak against ice and water. Yes, ma'am. Also, that I'm seeing that I'm over here like contemplating which one that I want to do. Do I want to do the latency power? Because I have heard that latency power is kind of the meta right now. So I was kind of deciding between latency power with the Rey Dau, and it does have 4 thunder resistance, so that could come in handy. But yeah, didn't want to use that. End up not going with it. I want to go. I want to go to the decorations. Yeah, the decoration that I'm using is the blessing charm 3. So with the divine blessing, it has the skill divine blessing. So with divine blessing, it has level 3. It's a 50% chance that any hit is gonna be severely nerfed. So yeah, the higher the level it goes, the more it will be nerfed. So that divine blessing is very, very essential, especially when fighting these bigger monsters. And I'm using the mending mantle. Because as you're gonna see, I run through a lot of potions. I can just say it off the cuff. I don't really need to watch the video. I have all frost jewels for my weapons, and I think I have the one Ben I don't know how to say that, but it increases the weakness on the arrows, because I am using fire arrows. I have you can see that I have a quick sheath, I have a sheath jewel, I have a medicine jewel. Basically it speeds up your recovery time, so your potions are gonna be hidden faster with that sheath. That sheath is gonna be able to it's that quick sheath that I just told you guys about. And destroyer is part breaker, so materials are gonna fall down a little quicker. 2 thunder resistance, just because that the 2 of the gear pieces that I was using wasn't thunder resistant. They had -1, so those thunder resistance kind of balance it out. I know that I changed the chain out for latency power. I don't remember which one that is called. Sheath again, medicine again, and the flawless. I changed the flawless for earplugs. Earplugs are for when the monster screams, you aren't as locked in or stunned as as you were previously. So yeah, one thing. Okay, so after I filled my ammo back up, this happened. So I realized that I had a whole lot of flashbugs, and like we saw before, that he was weak against flashbugs, or the flash pod. So as you use the flash pod over and over again, I guess on him, he was the first one that I seen it on, he grows an immunity to it. So after 2 times, it does not work anymore. Or he'll just shrug it off, like, and just shrug it off. Like, yeah. But yeah, I'm just restocking up on all my ammo, all my essential potions and everything. And yeah, that's the fight right there. But I'm gonna let you guys watch the fight. I'm not gonna commentate the fight that much.
area. That's my partner.
But I am going to talk about the ending though. So we see that we finally captured him. It was me and another dude. I didn't want him to join at first because I kind of don't like depending on people, because people card a lot, and that kind of fucks me up with this one. That's why it was taking me so long to beat the Rey Dau, because they're art temper Rey Dau. But no, I want to talk about the armor. The armor looks really good, and then a lot of the pieces have see that has stun resistance on there, but a lot of the pieces have it was 2 latencies. I think it was like some part breaker, and I was very, very into that. So I'm gonna farm them again. I think I gotta get another certification. But overall, all in all, I had fun fighting them, man. I fought them right after my second job, so it was midnight. I got home at midnight, got in the shower, did everything. So I was starting fighting him at 1. I was not done till 2. It took me that long to fight him. Yeah, it's that serious, but it was fun, man. A lot of people say, yo, this is a little easier. This Monster Hunter is easier and everything. I don't necessarily think so. I do not think so. I do not think that this Monster Hunter is easier than the other Monster Hunters, man. I think it's more spread out. We have a lack of elder dragons, so we have tempered and arch tempered to combat that. But yeah, glad you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys later.